Hey, what's going on, guys? Infamous Beats. Lately, I've been working on my versatility as a producer, trying to experiment new things, and I've been playing around a little bit with like big room house and EDM, trying to make some like more like dance records and that kind of stuff. And I think transitioning from like a trap and trap step, I think a good example would be this Iggy Azalea featuring Rita Ora, the Black Widow record, which kind of sounds like this. So as you can hear, there's like a mixed swag to it, you know. There's like the build as an EDM record, and then it goes into a drop, which is kind of like a trap step drop, and where Iggy goes in on. So this is what I did, and I've kind of done it actually a little different than usual. As you can see, I've also been using colors and making things like way more prettier and that kind of stuff. No homo. But yeah, this is how I'm gonna break this down a little bit and then let you hear what it sounds like. And hope you like it. And if you got any like advices or comments or whatever, just hit me up down there in the comments section. Obviously, as you can see, there's like a lighter one and then a darker one. So this is like the first part of the build, and then there's like the second part of the build, and then there's like drops. I've done, I think, like 4 different drops, and then added a lot of like automations and effects into it and that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna start with the build number 1, which is the one where there are like less instruments and all that. This is how I did the kick. So this is the first pattern of the kick, and then there's the clap. Nothing exceptional there. And then there's pretty much this main melody right here, which is this main song, and there's also an arpeggiator right here. This is what the melody looks like. The main melody is like a and I've used this silent one, melodic lead from Superstar. And then there's like this arpeggiator, this arp, which kind of actually sounds like reminds me of Bedrock, and still from Superstar. This is what the arp sounds like. As you can probably hear, I've added also this love filter to make it sound a little more interesting and with more variety to the beat. This is what it sounds like without. I think it sounds better like this. It also adds a little bit of like a trippier feeling. What the hell did I just do? All right, I closed the whole thing. Then there's this crash right here. Nothing exceptional there, it's just a crash. And then there are these hits. So altogether, this is the first part of the build. There we go. And then we go on to the second part of the build, which is pretty much this switch up right here. There's like a lot more kicks, and as you know, it needs to build, so everything has to get more hectic, and then right before the drop, and then it stops right before the drop, and then it goes in and it switches up the melody and everything. So this is what the second one sounds like altogether. So I've added this high saw, which is pretty much always the same melody, just switching things up a little bit and putting on a higher octave. And this is the G'd up shake lead from Superstar. And then what do we have next? And then we go into the drop, and the drop is pretty much the hard part, and I mean the part that goes hard the most. Actually, not really the hard part, but well, the kick is pretty much always the same, and then I've added this 808, and then there's the clap, which is kind of like a regular hip-hop clap. Is not as a dance clap, you know. There's like every fourth is just regular standard hip-hop clap, and then I've added this kind of the hi-hats as well, which kind of sound like this. I'm gonna play with the clap as well. Then I've added this wood pluck. This is what this sounds like with the kick, and actually I'm not gonna let you hear the 808 just yet. I'm gonna just let you see what it looks like, and this is what it looks like. As you can see, the notes are pretty much varying quite a lot, and this is the first of 4 different drops, and this is what it sounds like with the kick, but without the 808, because you're not gonna hear the 808 till I play the whole joint, because you know that's the meaty part of the whole thing. So if you want to hear it, I suggest you just listen to the whole thing at the end of the video. I'm gonna put the link at the start time in the description as well, so yeah, I don't need to figure shit out or whatever. You kind of get the gist though. And then there's also this switch up right here, where I've added also this synth plug to make things even nastier. And it's pretty much just the same melody as the wood plug, but it adds that little bit of grime to it. And also this rim shot and the chance. Once again, I'm gonna let you see what the 808 looks like. It actually pretty much looks the same as before, if you ask me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So the difference between the first and the second drop is pretty much just this plug right here. Which is the one lead from Superstar. And then we go on to the switch ups, the switch up drops. As you can see, this 808 changes quite a lot here. Sounds pretty good to me. This part especially right here, when there's like 4 little segments of the 808 and it's really fast, and it ends the bar quite nicely. Changing out the kick, and I'm gonna let you hear what this sounds like without the 808. So as you can hear, it's like a little more. It's like it's still growing through the whole thing. And this is another switch up, and then there's also, I believe, another switch up as well. And but I'm not sure that I've used all of these actually in the video. So let's go to the layout of the beat. This was like where things get a little bit more interesting, and in my opinion, a little more difficult than a regular, you know, trap beat, where it's pretty much like standard. Like you do a pattern, like you do a pattern with the whole instruments, and then you pretty much just take out some things and add a little more, but there's not that much going on, you know. So but this is what I've been trying to do, and this is why I'm trying to do this and move on to like as well EDM and that kind of stuff, to expand and do like work on more complex projects. So this is like some automations that I've added. As you can see, the claps are like fading in slowly. And then there's also this love filter automation. And then I've added quite a lot of like instruments and the sound effects as well. Kind of like this one too. which is like a nice rise. And then there's also a lot of choir chops, like vocal chops, and then quite some stuff. And then there's this raise right here, which is actually a reverse raise, I believe, a reverse drop actually, right before the drop, to kind of give you that urgency, you know. And so yeah, I think I've talked actually quite a lot. I'm just gonna play the whole thing and let you hear what it sounds like. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe. There's gonna be more videos coming, so probably a little more trap, and then some, maybe even some big room. So you never know. I'm playing around with things and keeping things interesting. So, you know, just subscribe, hit me up, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm out. Lego. So that was the end of the beat. Now I can actually let you hear what the only the 808 alone sounds like, and now I made it look like that and sound like that. This is what one of the crazier 808 patterns actually sounds like alone. Damn, this D5 here, D sharp 5, it's hard as a motherfucker, man. listen to it. Bam. And this is how I've EQ'd it. Obviously been using Camel Crusher. Now I just use it pretty much for everything with British Clean preset, and this is what it looks like. So this is pretty much the whole part where I actually like the higher part of the 808 a lot, actually. There, right there. Damn, man. So yeah, that was pretty much the whole thing. I hope you like it. Once again, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm out. Lego. Ah, fuck, I forgot the 808. No, never mind. I'm gonna cut this shit out. Otherwise, y'all kill me, man. So, yeah. Turn on the 808.